Greetings and salutations, my beautiful people. It's been a long time since I've come to the allotment and made a video because we're just waiting to put things out. You know, this English weather, yeah? You already know how I feel about this English weather. But I wanted to show you some things. Some things have changed around here. My flower garden is slowly coming together. I had to trim the back of here. I don't know what's going on with these neighbours, but the hedges are still coming over. So we have added some things in here, seeing what else is growing and everything like that. But what I wanted to actually show you guys is the asparagus. So remember when I was making those videos about how to plant the asparagus in the ground, and we haven't been able to eat none of them yet. It's been like a whole ass 2 years. So this is what it turns into in the winter time. And when I was coming down here in the winter time, it was like, what, where are they gone? They come like this. But then you start to notice them coming through. Look at this. Yeah, so there was me thinking, oh, they just get taller and then you cut them like snip and you grow them like that and snip. But no, shame on me, they actually grow tall like this. Let me show you. So from the root, you will have from the root and it goes up, and that little stump you saw actually grows out into like mini asparaguses. I'm guessing when the time is right we can cut them like this, I think it's just really fascinating how from that fern they grow into this. Look at this. Oh yeah, we're definitely eating some this year. God, you hear me? I'm trying to get into some asparagus because I like my asparagus buttery with some dill and garlic. Oh, and some pepper. You know what? Don't get me hungry right now. And some mackerel. Cha. Oh yeah. Here we have them. So yeah, this will grow into those little things. Guys, tell me why you're not gardening. Like, you know, most of the vegetable in the supermarket doesn't have all the nutrients because they're spraying all this stuff on there and they're not actually putting back the right ingredients into the soil for you to get all of the nutrients needed and the nourishment for your body. You know that, right? And you guys saw my first video, like where I started and like where it was very different when it was different, right? So why not just start a small garden? You can start small, you know, you don't have to do big. Here is my remember when it used to just be spinach here, when it just used to be spinach. I would just leave the spinach to overgrow. If you don't remember, you better go watch it now. So here I'm gonna start putting some herbs in this particular place. This is nothing's growing in right there now, but we started to put our dill out. This herb, what is this herb? Someone tell me. It's either sage or oregano. And we have our helichrysum. This is a curry plant. This is so delicious, you know, so fragrant. And I put some little mustards here. We're gonna have like mustard, curry plant, dill. We're gonna have the oregano, sage, and then we have the basil over here. You got your mints here. We've got peppermint, and we've got the spearmint, which is of a darker color. These are really good for teas. You can make your own mint sauce. You know, I made my own mint sauce last week and I was like, my gosh, I will never buy store bought again because the way how it's so delicious. And we got some basil mixing up in there, and we have some scallion, which I cut instead of waiting for actual onion to come through, because I don't know how to grow that. Oh, I just saw a little butterfly. Let's go see if I can catch it. Wow. Oh wow. Look at the beauty. No. But at least we got to appreciate it. So yeah, guys, let's stop dilly-dallying. Stop saying, oh, there's not enough spaces for you to grow things. Like, it's just excuses at this point. You can make your own tea, you know, with your rosemary tea, mint tea, the basil, chop it up, put it. You know what I had also last week? I chopped up some basil really, really fine, right? And I seasoned my chicken with it. Listen to me, one of the best things I've ever tried in my life. Life is about enhancing your experiences, and you know, we all like to eat something, so why don't we enjoy what we're actually eating and have something healthy with it too? Like, I'm not saying, oh, you have to do raw like veg, because I'm not really into all that stuff anyway, the raw veg. Honestly, yeah, I like my juice, my carrot juice and everything like this. Oh, now, I don't like how the DJ tried to disconnect me when I was trying to give a valuable piece of information, you know. I think that's really rude. But anyway, yeah, I like carrot juice. And there are other things that you can do to implement in your diet. So, let's say you eat or drink a mint tea every day. Do you know what that's doing for your blood circulation? Do you know what that's doing for your blood circulation? Do you hear what I'm saying? Your blood circulation, your nervous system, your bodily functions. Do you know what this is doing? Rosemary is doing for your memory. What it's doing for your memory, making you focus, just being able to remember things more distinctively, if that's what you want to do. You know, if you're feeling a bit fog-brained, you can just have some rosemary tea daily. The mint tea boost your immune system. All of these things. Lavender tea, if you're having problems with sleeping, then you can drink this tea before you go to sleep. Or if you are in a large crowd, just bring some lavender with you. Have some lavender tea. You'll feel so relaxed and at peace. Listen to me, implementing these things will do so much for you. Even basil, you have to do your research on what each one can do for you, but I'm saying start now. There's no better time than now to start. Even if you have a windowsill, go and get some herbs for windowsills. You're telling me you don't have a meter? What's a meter? I don't know what a meter is. You telling me you don't have a small square space like this somewhere? You have. I'm not asking you, I'm telling you that you have. Make it work. Make it work. Adults, we're not doing this excuses stuff anymore. Like, this is your health on the line. This is your health. Do I want to take it there? Yeah, I'm going to take it there. I'm taking it there. You know, this is your health. Like, what, you'd rather be taking paracetamols and things from the pharmaceuticals than to actually be responsible for your own body. Like, this is the body you chose to be in. So you as an adult have no excuse to say, oh, it's too much work for me to do. Let me just pop some pills. Like, do you understand what your own, and you're putting your own love, your attention, your intention, your care, everything into that. There's such a fulfilling, it's just so fulfilling, just growing something, just watching it from seed to grow into something, and just looking after it like you're my baby. And yeah, I'm gonna eat you, but you're gonna still reproduce more for me. Do you know how that makes me feel? Like, I can snip some rosemary and it grows back the next day. Instead of me taking my 50p to go to Asda to get a rosemary branch and then it's done out and nothing's grown from it. Come on. Let's think a bit smarter. But yeah, enjoy your week.